Tim Zeiss here, backstage at LFC 43 with Daniel Head. You might remember him from the latest season of The Ultimate Fighter, Team Koscheck versus Team GSP. Dan, you made it on The Ultimate Fighter. You got in the preliminary round of the show, first episode. It didn't quite go your way. So what's life been like for you since The Ultimate Fighter?
It's good and bad. I get called out by random guys making their pro debut, which is annoying, but what it has done is I make more money when I fight just because people recognize me a little bit more. So I've got a little bit of that going, and then it's also given me opportunities to fight bigger name fighters. Now that there's something behind my name a little bit, it's more than just, oh, some local guy. They look at me as a guy from The Ultimate Fighter instead of just some kid from Kokomo. And like I got to fight Ryan Thomas coming up in February, so that'll be a big fight, and the winner of that gets to go into Bellator and stuff like that. So,
well, that's pretty exciting then. So, yeah. You know, you didn't make it onto the main tournament of the show, and it didn't work out probably as you had hoped, but you still got some, caught some of the wave from it.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. Like, getting beat teaches you what you gotta learn, what you gotta get better at. My skill set and my mind frame, more than anything, I wasn't mentally ready to be on the big show. I wasn't training the way I needed to be training. I wasn't doing anything right. I needed to go get my ass kicked and get humble so I could recognize my weaknesses and then capitalize on what's wrong with me instead of thinking, okay, I've got better jiu-jitsu than this guy, so I'll win the fight. I needed to look and say, my jiu-jitsu's not as good as this guy's, my wrestling's not as good as this guy's, my stand-up's not as good as this guy, and until I'm the best in the world in every area, I'm going to train everyone every day.
Now, when you got there, they flew you out. What was the atmosphere like there? Did they bring you guys all in? You stayed at the same hotel?
Yeah, dude, it was weird because they bring you in, and when you get there, you sit in the airport, and then a guy will come and find you with your name on a ticket. So I had to sit there for probably an hour and a half, and then I get picked up, and they take you to the hotel. And when you get to the hotel, you literally just sit in your own room, and you can't do anything. You can't use a phone. You can't. I mean, you just sit. I watch Sports Center literally 24/7. And then like to go cut weight, I had to like fill out a paper, slide it under my door, because if I open my door, they'll send you home. They don't want anybody seeing anybody. It's all hush hush. So
that's that for security reasons, just so there's no leaks of who's.
Yeah, they don't want anybody to know who was in the house before they wanted to say it themselves. They don't want Share Dog or anybody posting. They don't want you guys to find out and say something. So, and then I mean, you have to sign $5 million agreements saying you won't talk about what happens. So even though I lost, nobody was allowed to know where I went when I left, except for obviously your mom has to know or they'll think you're dead, but you can't tell anybody where you're going. And then when I come back and I'm all beat up, they're like, nobody gets to hear why I'm beat up. It just looks like I got jumped or something.
So maybe you can help out some future tough hopefuls. What's the audition process like? How's that working? They'll have a random city, and then they'll say, this is the weight class, this is where you need to go. Go. If you want to be on The Ultimate Fighter, just get up off your ass and fucking go to the tryout. Like, I tried out 5 times before I got in, but part of the reason they liked me is because I came back. Like, I just, I went when I was an amateur, then I went when I was, first making my pro debut. Then I went after I had like 10 pro fights. I mean, it paid off, and they remember you if you keep going back. And every time you go back, just make sure you let them know why you're there. I'm serious. Until you put me in the house, you're gonna have to look at me at every tryout. So it really is how Dana White describes it. Do you want to be a fucking fighter?
Yeah, man. They want somebody who wants to fight. I mean, when they call you and say, do you want to be in the house? I don't care what your excuse is. There's no excuse good enough to say no. They could have told me, hey man, you're gonna have to cut off 2 of your pinky toes and stab yourself in the stomach, but we'll put you in. And, I'd look like an ugly motherfucker, but I would have been in the house. You just go.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time.
Hey, man,
again, guys. Daniel Head. Look for him. You got a fight coming in.
February 19th at Coliseum Combat up in Kokomo. Looks to be a good card. fighting Bellator and UFC vet Ryan Thomas. So,
all right, sounds like it's going to be a good fight. Thanks for your time. Wish you the best.
This is the Irish Car Bomb, Corey Mahon. Have you gotten your daily punch today?